everyone, and welcome to Arkansas Style. Thank you all for joining us. I am your host, Nicole Neiman. Now, if there's one thing Arkansans take seriously, it's barbecue. And today we're putting some of the natural state's favorites to the test. From melt-in-your-mouth brisket and fall-off-the-bone ribs to homemade sides, sweet treats, and everything in between, we're firing up Arkansas Style's very first barbecue battle. Some of these pitmasters stick to time-honored traditions, and others are putting their own spin on smokehouse classics, but they all have one thing in common: incredible flavor. So after we've tingled our taste buds, we'll crown one restaurant the barbecue battle champion. But first, please help me welcome back Charles Murray, today's official smokehouse correspondent. And my boyfriend. Honey, welcome back.
Hey, happy to be here again. Always fun to be on Arkansas Style.
Okay, well, I kind of need to set the table here, first of all.
Okay.
Taylor is from Texas, our executive producer, and of course I am from Chicago. You are our resident Arkansan. You curated this list of barbecue pitmasters. Tell me why you chose these people.
All of these pitmasters represent something special and unique of their own, and they all bring a little bit of their own flair and flavor. Yeah. And it's going to be a blast to get to go through them with you.
Well, good thing you're not going to have to choose the favorite. We put that pressure on Taylor.
That's on Taylor.
Well, let's just say we have legit celebrities in the house. Fair to say?
For sure.
I'm so excited, and I'm telling you, can we smell barbecue, or can we smell barbecue in here?
It's all over.
It's all good. All right, well, I hope you came hungry because we have a lot of barbecue to get through, so let's fire up the smoker and get this barbecue battle underway. Arkansas Style starts right now. Once again, everyone, welcome to Arkansas Style's Barbecue Battle, where we're diving into some flavor of Central Arkansas's favorite smokehouses. And the takeover begins with a restaurant that's been serving up smoked favorites in Mablevale for more than 2 decades. Three Sam's Barbecue Joint has built a loyal following with tender meats, homemade sides, and desserts that keep customers coming back time and again. So please join me in welcoming owner, chef, and pitmaster Andrew Mueller. Well, sir, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
You came to win. I mean, you showed up with absolutely everything.
We're trying to. I figured I better throw my best out here that we got, so.
Well, Andrew, it really is a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for driving all the way in here to hang out with us here on Arkansas Style.
Well, thanks for having me. We really do appreciate that.
Can you tell me a little bit about your story?
So, the restaurant's been kind of around for over 25 years, give or take. I took over the last 5 years. Before that, the previous owners ran it for 20 years. The building we're in is actually over 100 years old. So it's got some good history behind it. You know, it's been a train depot, convenience store, I think at one point a flower shop or so. So we've kind of got a nice little community area there in what we're serving with, and we're on the railroad tracks. So
nice.
We have some little action come by every now and then. You get to see trains and have some great barbecue.
Well, if the walls could talk. Good thing they can't eat, though, because that's what our job is here today. What'd you bring in?
So today we've got, where you're starting at, is our Little Sam's. So it's one of our favorites. It's got ribs, some meat, two sides. I can't be
delicate about this. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Get in there.
So this was our main dish here, which the beans are probably going to be the star of the show. Some of the best beans in the state of Arkansas. Oh. But also accompanied with some really good onion rings.
Oh, I've heard about these onion rings. Come on now.
If you're gonna come into the restaurant, onion rings and beans are for sure on the list to try.
Okay, first of all, look at this meat. It just pulls apart so beautifully. Want to get in on that?
I do.
Uh-huh. You don't mind if I feed you?
I'm keeping my fingers clean
for
the moment.
Yeah, this is not going to be a delicate matter
we're
doing here for the hour. Okay, again, when we talk about how tender the meat is, absolutely, no doubt about it. It's the sauce, though. Tell me about the sauce.
So it's a family recipe. So it was handed from the original owners. So when I took over, I made sure to keep everything that I could the same, but also we've made our own improvements and things along the way. You know, it was tough at first, you know, when you take over a barbecue restaurant, you're kind of held to a higher standard, and we've made sure to continue the legacy of Three Sam's.
Oh man. Okay, the beans, you're not lying
Right.
about that. You got multiple beans in that, nice and
Yes.
creamy. What did Charles just take a bite of? What am I
So that
getting
is
on this?
barbecue pork. You know, we chop, we don't pull, so we do have chopped pork or
Oh.
chopped beef.
Okay.
It's what we do.
That pork absolutely melts in your mouth. I mean, it just, you don't even have to chew. It's amazing. And the beans, that's what I've been hearing about.
Those are
Those are
probably the
amazing.
number one. I'm telling you now, I'd put them up the best in the state.
Wow.
Andrew, I mean, rewind to the pork though. My God, when you say melts in your mouth,
It
it's like a
does.
little cloud. It's like a little marshmallow that just dissolves with just incredible flavor.
Yeah.
Wow, you've nailed it.
All right.
What makes your heart sing about what you do, Andrew?
You know, originally I wasn't even started in barbecue. I kind of traveled around the East Coast doing more like fine dining, and barbecue was more of my side hobby at home. One of my last jobs, I was working, and he asked me to do barbecue for the bar we were working at, and I did it, and chef loved it so much I kind of stuck with it, and then the opportunity came to purchase the restaurant. It was a friend of mine, the owner, so I knew them, so my dad and I kind of took the leap of faith and ran with it, you know.
All right, well, I'm going to get into the pies over here, but I want to take the opportunity to invite people to come and see you because you, of course, you know, have a brick and mortar, but
Yes.
you also do catering.
Yes.
We want people to take advantage of your delicious flavors.
We do too. Now, the peanut butter pie is the coup de grace. That is our award-winning peanut butter pie. Now, I will have to give a shout out to Croissant Tier. Since we don't have time, they take our recipe and make this for us. So it's our recipe, and they make them for us along with this German chocolate.
Oh my God. I mean,
The look on your face says it all.
babe,
Yeah.
this is blowing my mind.
So the onion rings, they have this great little peppery flavor to them. It's a mild heat. What can you tell us about that?
A little bit of a secret. I can't give away my secrets on the onion rings now, because
Okay.
if I tell everybody, you're not going to come to my restaurant just for those. Now, you know, they're hand dipped, so every order, Kevin has to hand dip every one of them.
Well, they're the
Okay.
size of a tractor tire for sure.
Yeah, we don't skimp
Andrew.
on portions around here.
Awesome to meet you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you guys
Charles.
so much.
I mean,
Appreciate
seriously.
it. Oh, I don't know. What's the best?
It's incredible. What a way to kick things off. If you'd like to experience Three Sam's barbecue joint for yourself or learn more about their catering options, be sure to keep up with them on Facebook as they get their brand new website prepped and ready.
Now, still ahead, our barbecue takeover rolls into Searcy for a look at Nightfire, where the classic barbecue meets bold new flavors. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style's barbecue battle. Baby, oh my God.
We started out strong.
Holy cow, this is going to be incredible. Now, if smoky, slow-cooked barbecue is your love language, don't change the channel. Nightfire Barbecue specializes in Texas-style barbecue that's worth getting messy for. From perfectly smoked brisket to Texas Twinkies, pork belly, and even smoked beets, they aren't afraid to put their own spin on these smokehouse favorites. Owner Matthew Knight is here with the goods. The goods. I mean, you have 10 pounds of meat in front of me. I
know, a
cannot
little
wait
bit,
to try it
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Matthew, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, yeah.
Charles, I'm going to let you take it over from here because he's a legend in the parts, the hunting areas
Matt
that you
is
hang out with.
definitely a legend, and I got introduced to Nightfire through some friends of mine that live in McCrory and in Searcy. And I had so many early morning duck hunts where I heard about Nightfire. I finally dove in and have been a fan ever since.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Matthew, I got to be honest. I mean, you were like first on the Charles is like, you got to get Nightfire. Okay, he's going to have to do a little bit of driving in, but
Yeah,
thank
a
you for
little bit
doing
there.
that.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'd love to hear a little bit about your smokehouse story.
Okay. Well, started 2018. It became official, but I was cooking long before then, and just got the bug and never stopped, and here we are.
Okay, I really don't even need a knife for this. This
No,
is
it's pretty
the most
tender, yeah.
tender brisket I have
Wow.
ever seen. Tell me about your smoker.
We've got a couple of 1,000-gallon pits, that turn into offset smokers. They do a great job. They eat wood, of course, but yeah, they do a great job for us.
Okay,
right.
I cut you a piece of brisket.
Okay.
What am I about ready to eat here, Matthew?
Okay, so yeah, we've got our brisket here. Now this right here is our smoked pork belly, which is glazed with our blueberry barbecue sauce. Yeah, it's really, really good. If you like fat and like umptious meat, yeah, it's great.
Wait till you get it on that pork
right.
belly. Look
Wow.
at how it just pulls apart.
And this is that's our jalapeno cheese sausage. All our sausage is made in-house, which I'm very, very proud of for sure, because it's a heck of a process to get it here. So yeah.
I can vouch for the sausage. I know just how great
Yeah,
that is.
the sausage
We've
is
had a
really,
lot
really,
of that.
really good, yeah.
Listen,
Absolutely.
I spent a lot of summers in Wisconsin. We know our cased meats.
Yeah.
That is off the chain.
Yeah, it's really,
I mean,
really
the
good.
cheese in that just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, that's the jalapeno cheese. We've got our just regular. We've got a new cherry chipotle with smoked Gouda sausage, and we got a Oaxaca sausage in there too. And that's our new Texas Twinkie right there. We just started doing those this past month, and we sell out of them every Saturday.
What is happening here? Larikas,
Yeah, it's
check
stuffed with
this out.
brisket and cream cheese, wrapped in bacon, smoked. It's really, really good.
Oh my gosh. This is absolutely sinful, and I'm here for it. What made you come up with this idea?
Well, they already do them down in Texas, and the reason we haven't done them sooner is it took us a while to get some jumbo jalapenos, but now we can get them, and we've been doing them ever since.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I need this in my life all the time. Really incredible. So Matthew, where did your story begin?
It just started as like a hobby, started doing this. I had a grandfather that smoked whole hogs every 4th, and then just one year I decided I wanted to get into it, and then there was TV shows, and then you can get on YouTube and see what people were doing. It just you make a lot of terrible barbecue at first before you get to here. So yeah, there was that process, but it was really good, just getting here.
Well, you've ascended to a whole level,
Yeah.
all by yourself. And I got to tell you, the chipotle and the Gouda cased in sausage,
Yeah.
you got to try that.
Fantastic.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this is our cream corn, and then this is our new, this is not mashed potatoes, this is whipped ricotta with smoked beets, walnuts, and then a hot honey balsamic glaze on top. Really, really good.
Talk about coloring outside the lines here.
Absolutely. Let's get in on that.
Well, Matthew, if people want to come visit you, where are you at? What are your hours, and how do they get in on this heavenly goodness?
We're located in Searcy, 1404 East Ray Street. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, and yeah, good time.
The ricotta with the balsamic.
Yeah, it's really good. Good for summer, That's a well, maybe good year round, but yeah, for summertime it's great.
I can taste your passion. Well, great to meet you, Matthew. Thanks
Nice
for
to meet
coming
you.
in. Appreciate
Thank you.
I do love a place that isn't afraid to color outside the lines a little bit, and Nightfire is doing it right. To check out the menu, hours, or plan your next visit, head to eatnightfire.com.
Now, don't go anywhere. After all this barbecue, we need a little something to wash it down with. So Jordan Shook with Southern Tail Brewing is here with some local brews that pair perfectly with today's menu options. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Now, we know today is all about barbecue, but let's be honest. What goes better with barbecue than a side of cold beer?
Cold beer.
And at Southern Tail Brewing, they're crafting beer with the same passion as any pitmaster might. So we've got Jordan Shook here with a few of their flights as well as their to-go growlers that will no doubt make that takeout barbecue so much better. All right, Jordan, well, I could not think of a better pairing partner than Southern Tail Brewing when it comes to barbecue and your craft beer.
Right. So we are just now, or not just now, we've been offering beer to go that you can take home with your family. So for all your barbecues, and especially whenever it's too hot to join us on our patio, you are able to bring all of our craft beer home with you. So we have a couple crowlers over here that I brought, and then You can get any of our beers in this at the store, and then we have our 4-packs as well that we have available in our beer fridge.
All right, so if you have not visited Southern Tail Brewing, it is absolutely the most glorious space, inside and out for sure. How many beers do you have on tap that we can taste?
So we have about 30 different beers on tap. So we have a bunch of different varieties. So I wanted to lay out one of our gorgeous flights here today so you can kind of see the whole variety of all the beers we have in store. So even if you don't think you're a beer lover, if you ever want to come try it out, you may find something that you really enjoy.
Baby, we're gonna have the hard work of tasting all this beer. Can we handle it?
Let's get into it. I'm ready.
All right, well, I'm gonna start with the fancy glass, Jordan. What's happening here?
So that is our Rosé Saison. So that is a beer with a drier flavor, so it can be comparable to a wine, a rosé wine. So if you're more of a wine drinker and you haven't gotten in on a beer yet, this may be your speed.
Ooh, very
All
fancy.
right.
Pinky's
Wow.
up on that, honey. Give it a shot. All right, as I
goodness,
tour the
rosé.
beer flight, what is the order of events here?
Okay, so our first one is going to be our gluten-free beer, which may be a little scary, but this actually just won a craft beer award, first place. It is a pineapple blonde, so it's a really easy drinker and it's completely celiac safe.
Oh, you got your own, yeah. Oh, that's delicious.
Okay, it's very refreshing, yes.
I didn't know I needed gluten-free beer, but I guess I do.
Cheers.
Wait till you try that. It's got you love pineapple. Wait till you try that
Yeah.
flavor.
Not too
You
shabby.
get that on the backside. That's a very nice finish.
All right, Jordan, moving on.
Yes, so we have our Rosé Saison as well, so we got to try that one, but I think it always looks gorgeous in our lineup, so you
It
have to
does.
include it. So our next one, Best Enjoyed with a Lime, is our new Zolo beer. It is a Mexican lager, so it's only been with us for about a week, but she's made a very lasting impression. Very popular, and it is very light and refreshing whenever the temperatures are like it is outside.
That is
Yes.
perfect for a hot summer day.
Yeah, I just tried this. Tracy was on the show with the Craft Beer Festival that was happening last weekend. This is so, like Charles just said, it's so refreshing. It's a little bit of bitter, but it's a little bit of sweet. I would drink that very quickly. Danger, danger, danger.
Danger.
Okay, last one.
Last but not least, we have our Porch Swing, which is a longtime favorite. It is an apricot mango, so it takes a little fruitier, citrusier take on our craft beer, but it is very easy for anyone who's not completely comfortable with craft beer to give this a try.
All right, which one do you think would go best with the barbecue, babe?
Ooh, that's a tough decision. You know, I'm probably going to lean towards the rosé because that's a soft spot. But my goodness, they taste as great as they look right here.
What's great about Southern Tail is you also have some margaritas that we can drink.
Right.
Lots of great, delicious cocktails.
Yes, so this is our new Pagarita. It is our cucumber margarita. 2 people on our staff, very near and dear to our hearts, actually just got engaged, and this is their celebratory cocktail made by Miss Janelle, our bartender, and it is absolutely wonderful.
It is money. Wait till you get on that. Absolutely delicious. All right, well, Jordan, we talked a little bit about how people can come to the Southern Tail Brewing and buy beers to go. Let's remind them how that works because, again, with our barbecue takeover show, you're going to want to add this on.
Right, so if we want to go all the way, we do sell kegs at the store. So if you're trying to really throw a big barbecue, we got you covered. If you're trying to go for a little bit of a smaller scene, we do have our crowlers over here that I brought with me today. Really easy and convenient to take home with you. They're available in all of our beers and even our brewery-made sodas as well, so non-alcoholic options as well. Our few select beers that are the most popular, we keep in 4-packs in the fridge at the front, and then we also have growlers, which are glass containers. They're about double the size of a crowler, and it's good for a crowd as well. So if you have a couple people who found their favorite and they're all similar, it's perfect for a big old group for a good barbecue.
Perfect.
I just say yes to it all. And of course, I always like to mention your swag. You have the
Yes.
best swag right there at the
Yes,
front door, too.
yes.
Such cute t-shirts and
Yes.
phrases.
And always the favorite are brand new hats, and we just got stickers in. Drink beer, pet cats is the new popular one. So we got to stop by and get a couple of those before they're gone.
Tempted? Well, Jordan, thanks for coming in. I appreciate
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can we take a beer break in every show? I think so. We could get used to this. If you'd like to explore Southern Tail's seasonal brews, enjoy a flight, or pick up a growler to go, be sure to stop by the brewery or visit southerntailbrewing.com for more information.
Now our barbecue tour continues next with one of Arkansas's best known barbecue destinations. Wrights is in the house showing off the slow smoked meats that have earned nationwide recognition. We'll be right back. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Today we are talking all things barbecue, and our takeover continues with a restaurant that has earned a reputation far beyond Arkansas. From slow smoked meats cooked over wood-fired smokers to massive beef ribs that steal the show, Wright's Barbecue has become a destination for barbecue lovers everywhere. So without further ado, please help me in welcoming the one, the only, Jordan Wright.
Hey, Jordan.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Great.
Jordan, it just
Good
is
to
not.
see you.
It's wrong to not include Wrights in this.
It would
That's
be,
for
yeah.
sure. You knew
Thanks
that
to
was
Southern
coming.
Tale, this is a delicious brew.
Oh, you got in on the Mexican lager.
Oh, that's
Good
great lager.
choice.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh my, folks at home, I mean, you have a legit celebrity in the house here. I mean, you guys are just growing leaps and bounds.
Yeah, we've got a great team and a lot of fun things going on. We've got Benton, our Benton store is opening in 2 weeks, so Sling County folks,
Okay.
we're ready for you.
That's right.
You know, that's Taylor's stomping grounds. She'll be there
There you
first in
go.
line for sure. Okay, great. Well, remind everybody a little bit about your background and your story.
Yeah, so no, I just started cooking in the backyard on the Green Egg and cooking for birthday parties and caterings and just having fun with it. And then, you know, we go travel around, see some stuff and eat food that we don't have at home. And was like, man, we got to get this going. So bought a food truck and bought a second food truck and then just it's kind of grown from there. It's where it started 10 years
Without
ago.
giving us, of course, all your secrets, what do you think it is about your barbecue that is just so appealing?
We've got a great team that really cares about producing the highest quality barbecue in the world. Like that's what our goal is every day. And so, man, I think we know flavor really well and we just try to go execute and make great food. And then ultimately it's how we make people feel. So the hospitality we bring to the table at the restaurant, you know, we want people to be happy, we want our team to be happy. And so, yeah, it's just about having a great team that knows how to deliver.
Okay, well, you came to play
Yeah,
here for
we got it.
sure.
Yes.
Folks at home, I've never seen something so massive in my whole
You
life.
just got to go dive in.
We are going to
You're
get
eating.
down on
Come
this. What is
This is a
this?
two-hander. This is a beef rib. This is a beef short rib. We cook these on Saturday. This is our Saturday special. Oh no, you just got to dive in. Just right there.
It's right here.
Yeah,
All
right
right.
there.
Come on, get in there.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. The other side. Here you go. You got one right here.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
You got to dive in right here.
All right.
All right, Charles.
We can't TV trick that one.
We're
Here
gonna
you go.
try.
This
I don't
one's
know if
falling
it's gonna
right
stay
off
on the bone.
There you go.
Jordan, this is unbelievable.
All right.
Right there.
Everybody ready for this?
Oh, okay.
zooming
Here it
in.
goes. Ulrika's going to get the shot. Don't mess up that suit.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
That's the bite.
Look
That's
at
why
that
we brought
bite.
extra
There it is.
napkins.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're falling off the
Jordan,
bone.
look at this. Unbelievable. Okay, the seasoning on this.
Glorious beef.
Glorious beef, I will say, for sure.
I'm speechless. Yeah. I mean, you get the smoke, you get the fat flavor from that, and you
yeah.
sure don't want to hold on to the bone or you're going to lose the rib.
No doubt, no doubt.
Wow.
We got a little pickle here.
Right?
We got our honey butter green beans, and then it's a little hot out there. I don't know if you noticed. So we got some cool summer potato salad. We got our ranch potato salad and our deviled egg potato salad with it. So
Even the sides shine, for sure.
yeah,
100%.
I mean, what is the nature of barbecue these days? I know times are getting really tough for retailers to be able to provide this high quality product. We want to be sure we can support you.
yeah. Keep coming. Bring your friends. Buy a lot of food. Cater. We do great for weddings, parties. You know, we have private room in Little Rock. Upstairs. Yeah, you just got to keep coming. I mean, that's the big key for all these places in your communities. Keep supporting them. Keep going and taking people from out of town and spreading the gospel, what have you, of your local barbecue that you love. And so the more people talk about barbecue, the more they want to eat it. The more you bring people in from out of town and say, you got to come try this spot. Well, hey, if you have great spots, like that makes it a lot easier to bring people in, and that builds the name of Arkansas barbecue. Like,
Jordan, I was talking to some friends earlier today from out of state, and the first thing they said is how excited they were for Razorback football games so they could come see Wright's
Absolutely.
Barbecue. And get down on it. They said that's almost as great as the games themselves, if not better.
Yeah, hopefully this year it's gonna, we'll have equal playing field. Football and barbecue will be at the same level. So I believe
we know where you're going to be.
Believe in Coach
Yeah.
Soderfield.
The barbecue never loses, by
Always
the way.
win.
Never loses. If there was one thing you would people recommend to take off the menu if it's their first timers?
Oh, first timers. I would do. I think it's called our maybe it's the Pitmaster pack or the Firebox pack. What's the everything pack? There's an everything pack. Get that. Get ribs, sausage. We make homemade sausage. We've got our jalapeno cheddar, our original beef sausage, our beef rib on Saturday, the ribs, the turkey, the chicken. I mean, just
So
try
pretty
it
much
all.
it all.
Try it
Got
all.
it.
Bring a group. Get a big platter. Try everything. Eat some banana pudding and some Oreo cream pie and have a great time.
I just cannot thank you enough
Yeah.
for gracing us here.
Appreciate
on the,
you guys.
Barbecue
Yeah.
See us in
Takeover.
Benton in the first week of August.
Taylor, you got your marching orders.
You heard it here.
Now, I know Jordan is probably used to the hype these days, but truly it's right on the money every single time. To learn more about their menu, hours, or their growing list of locations, be sure to visit wrightsbarbecue.com.
Now, last certainly doesn't mean least with this group of pitmasters. When we return, we're checking out what Back Home Barbecue has to offer. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style's Barbecue Battle. We've made our way through some incredible flavor today, but there's still one more pitmaster ready to make a lasting impression. And speaking of a lasting impression, you know a restaurant is special when people don't just recommend it, they insist you try it. And from new menu additions to crowd-pleasing favorites, Back Home Barbecue is always finding new ways to keep barbecue lovers coming back for more. So here with us now are the men behind the magic. We have Pitmaster Curtis Guerrero. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Curtis.
Thank you
It's
so much.
Curtis's
Happy birthday.
Great to have you back.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much for having me back.
Well, I hope
glad
you don't
you're
mind
here.
me calling Back Home Barbecue kind of the new kid on the block, but you
Definitely,
guys are
that's
making
okay.
some serious waves here in downtown Little Rock.
Definitely.
Tell us a little bit about your story.
So Back Home Barbecue started with Adam and Chase. They were working in Beijing, China. Chase was working for Adam, and pretty much they wanted to come back home to Little Rock in the state of Arkansas. And so I came into play to where they just needed somebody to execute and to make some things come to life, bring the flavors to the plate, and make those trays come true. So that's what I'm here to do, and that's what we've been doing since we started. We've been here for almost a year and a half now, and we've just been taking the city by storm.
You guys do it so well.
Yeah, I mean, really, you've got some incredible traction. I think once people try Back Home Barbecue, they're back for more for sure.
Definitely.
What'd you bring in today?
So we have something different this time.
Okay.
So what you're having right there, Nicole, that is that tri-tip for you. We're bringing that to the menu here in the next couple of days. It'll be ready to go over the weekend for sure. We slow smoke it, we brine it, we dry brine it for 24 hours, and then we're getting it on the smoker with a final sear, almost at 350 degrees for sure. We got cabbage right in front of you. That is that house all beef sausage cabbage right there that we sauteed, we fried, we add our veggies to it. It's just that good southern cabbage right there.
So the tri-tip is great. That's kind of an emerging cut,
Yes, it is.
especially for Arkansas barbecue.
Exactly.
So it's got a little bit of a different flavor and texture, but very rich, very flavorful.
Exactly. So we have our gold sauce, our original sauce, and the chimichurri to go with that tri-tip. The chimichurri is house made. That is something that I love to recommend. That's what I eat myself on top of that tri-tip. But let's not forget about that flat iron. That flat iron is something different. We like to call it, it's a mix between the steak and brisket at that point. It's tender, it has a bite, it has a pull to it, but it just melts right in your mouth.
And this pink smoke ring.
Oh, yeah,
If you
perfect.
can see that.
Oh, wow, Charles, look at that.
Yes.
Fascinating. Look how that's done.
Yes.
Okay, see, I'm learning something new. Wow, that's delicious too. Back to the tri-tip. It's almost like eating a filet mignon cut thinly sliced.
It is.
I mean, really, super juicy and delicious. This one's got a little
You got a little
zest on the
little
outside.
bite to it, and that's
All
just that traditional Texas bark that you're tasting. That's just that pepper, salt, and then the house beef rub that we use on everything for our briskets, down to all of our beef options at the restaurant. that's what we're using on that.
Well, the rub is just right. You can tell it's there, but it doesn't overpower the great smoke and flavor of the meats.
For sure.
Wow, that stands by itself.
That's it right there. We were supposed to bring an andouille ling, but we left that at the house, so we'll let the customers and let you guys come on by the
Hey,
restaurant and
we got the good stuff.
and come check out the rest of the stuff we have there at the restaurant. for
Well, we
sure.
definitely know you guys know how to
You
make
heard it.
sausage and bologna.
That bologna.
I mean, don't sleep on the bologna,
that
folks.
I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna get it here.
Wait.
One day.
You haven't tried the bologna yet?
What about the brisket crunch wrap?
Oh,
that crunch wrap.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Definitely, that
That
crunch
is a
wrap.
game changer.
The crunch wrap, but don't sleep on that bologna melt. We got some fresh batches of bologna that's going out this weekend, and so we'll be ready for everybody with that bologna for sure.
All right.
well, Chris, let's remind everybody where you're at so they can come visit.
801 West Markham, Back Home Barbecue, Attic Bar. We can find us on bhbbq.com. Same thing on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're all over the social media.
And an important reminder to folks at home: when it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
right.
They close the doors.
We
That's
close
it.
the doors. It's okay. I'm sorry, but I will be putting that sign right out the door saying we're sold out. No hesitation.
Oh, Chris, it's a great feeling. Well, wonderful to have you back, and wonderful to share your birthday with you.
Thank you so
Continued
much.
success.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Curtis.
Cheers.
I have a feeling that Back Home Barbecue might just have Taylor swooning here in a minute. To learn more about their menu, place a pre-order, or plan your next visit, head to bhbbq.com.
Now, still ahead, the moment we've all been waiting for. Taylor joins us next with stretchy pants and extra napkins. As she puts today's barbecue to the test, she'll narrow down the field, make her final decision, and crown our barbecue battle champ. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. We've spent the afternoon meeting some incredible pit masters and sampling some amazing barbecue. And that's an understatement. These people are celebrities in our state.
Basically.
I'm loving it so
Basically,
much.
yeah.
Well, now it is time to settle the score. I don't want your job. So we've got our chief taste tester, Taylor Mooney, here in studio to see who will take home the title. I would love to say that no one envies your decision, but I'm sure you are up to the task, girl.
I am.
So, girl, you're Texas.
Born, bred, and raised.
Yeah. So being from Chicago and Texas, you know, this is Arkansas barbecue.
With a little Texas spin.
With the
Well,
Texas
from
flair.
a few of those flavors out there.
Okay, what do you want to start on?
I don't know. I'm just going to go with what's in front of me.
Okay.
Here.
Good deal.
And I heard you talking about this pork, and I will say that I am partial to some pulled or chopped pork. Okay, so
Well,
we'll go in for
this-
this first.
Watch her head explode because this is a game-changing pulled pork. And chopping it, that's going to be my new jam.
Love that.
Isn't that incredible?
That is quite incredible. You were right about the just like melting in your mouth part.
Yes.
It's just there and then it's not.
It melts.
All right, easy, girl. Whoa, 2 bites.
You got
Two
more.
bites. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted, okay? Let me, no,
Very
hold on.
easy to do.
Before we move on, I will
Yes.
say that I'm a fiend for beans.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in for these beans.
Charles, I got to tell you, make some great beans. Did you take a few tips for that?
Hey.
Don't be humble. Don't be humble. Come on, Charles.
That's gonna level up my game right there. Those beans are,
Those
I would
are
almost
really
say
good.
perfect.
All
but
right.
then I wouldn't give myself much room.
Hold on.
Oh,
We're going in for a second.
Second
okay,
bite.
she is going hard. I like
right.
it. I like it. She is fully immersed in the
All right, we'll
the
go
You
with
gotta,
the
get,
giant.
you gotta grab
You
the
have
bone.
actually have
You
to
have
pick,
to grab
I'm
it,
sorry.
okay.
We
We're getting messy
listen.
here.
Jordan
Holy-
Wright says you pick it up. You pick it up. And
And
good
chase-
luck with that.
And
Come to
chase
mama.
it with the pickle.
Uh-huh.
All right, which side are we going in on? Which is the best side?
She did it. Nice, Taylor. Small but mighty over here.
Yes.
This is not my first rodeo.
Jordan, she took a nice bite.
follow that up with the
yeah, you'd
pickle.
be proud.
Napkin?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
It's your shirt.
I'm kind of just like, name of the game.
Yeah.
Is messy hands and messy face.
Yeah, and then he says
That's
follow it up with a
incredible.
pickle.
The absolute like char on the outside of that is hot.
Well
Phenomenal.
said.
It's
well
like-
said.
Now I gotta go in for beans, of course. I mean,
Yeah, they have a little bit of sweet to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a surprise and delight situation. Eat your greens. Mm-hmm. Yep. Andrew's going in
Stole
for
it.
seconds.
Yeah, I had an eye on it.
I was
Yes.
like, not today, Charles.
No
Nope,
loose
not
meat.
today.
All right. Well, what are you thinking?
We're gonna wash it down.
Okay.
All right.
Some southern
Yeah.
I think this is the apricot mango.
Yeah, that's their porch swing. Thanks to Southern Tail, we really needed this refreshment. And the beer, pairs so beautifully with the barbecue.
It does.
I'm telling you,
pair
my
well.
husband loves Southern Tail. Anytime we're like, where do we go? He's like, you want to go grab a beer? I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
I do.
Do you bring Frank?
No, he's not socially nice.
Oh, Frank is Taylor's dog, in case you want to know.
Frank is not nice to other people.
Oh.
So we leave him at home.
Okay, well, Frank.
All right.
That's the Gouda Chipotle sausage.
Yeah, I would recommend picking up this
Yes.
portion with your fingers.
Okay.
Yep.
Say less.
Right?
And I will say, normally, now I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but sausage isn't always my first pick. I think it's a texture thing for me. This is so good. Like, it's so good. It's so soft.
Yes.
And it's just so tender.
Get a little bit of crunch on the outside and then that soft goodness on the inside with the Gouda.
That is so good. Okay, do I keep going on this?
Yeah,
plate with-
Nightfire. I mean, it's fun to try. I mean, this was, again,
good
one
red.
of Charles' highly, highly, highly recommended spots to try. For all the hunters that are out there, this is one of
Okay.
their favorite spots to go to. So
Well,
you
I
know,
guess
if the
I'll be on
hunters have found
Thursday.
it,
Yeah.
you know it's going to be good.
While you're there, you might as well.
Yeah. But again, how about those ribs, right?
So soft.
Yes, and so meaty. Oh my goodness.
And like
mean-
ribs is like, I can try my hand at like a pulled pork. I've done that a few times, but
Right.
ribs, I don't touch ribs. So
Leave it to the pros and the pit
leave
masters.
it to the pros
Yeah.
and the pit masters for sure.
That's a no-go for the
Now
ribs,
I do
huh?
gotta say, before I move on, I am gonna get this Texas Twinkie because
Uh-oh.
Yes, just pick it up. Just pick it up and put it in your
All in.
mouth. Let me just tell you, that blew my mind. And I didn't know
oh, I
that
didn't
was
even
such
get
a
any
thing.
cream cheese. No, like I
You didn't
wanna,
get any
like-
cream cheese?
Bigger bite.
I'm not about to like
Okay, well.
mouthful the Texas Twinkie on television. Let's be honest.
Well, get into the middle.
Yes.
What a great idea. Okay.
All right,
What do you think? Yeah? Yeah?
Little dab
Yeah.
on the forehead. Absolutely.
this work.
Stay fresh.
Putting in work. Okay.
Uh-huh. I mean, really, that is an incredible variety that Nightfire brought in.
That
though.
is.
Really shows the depth and scale of what their business is all about.
And a lot of balance all the way around. Everything's got a unique flavor and texture, but they just blend perfectly together.
Yeah.
Y'all, I am in absolute heaven.
Barbecue
Like,
heaven.
Can we add like 7 more minutes onto this segment? All right. Oh, hold on. Before we move on, let me get a little piece of brisket over here.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
I'll try everything.
Yes.
Again,
The char on the outside of that one. Yeah.
char is big
Yes.
on that.
10 out of 10.
Very, very soft.
10
All
out
right.
of 10.
Back home barbecue.
Okay.
All right.
Beer first. Beer me.
You got a margarita to try too. Don't
Oh, Lord.
forget about that one.
I might take that one to therapy with me later. All right. Let's see.
We're sharing.
Sharing is caring.
All
Okay,
right.
this is the tri-tip.
That's the tri-tip.
Oh, all
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Good take, Tim. I like it. Okay, you got to dip it in this golden,
I am
delicious. I mean,
saucy
that
now.
is
When I saw all these sauces,
unbelievable.
I was like,
Yeah. Charles and I are about the sauces. Aren't
Always about the sauce.
we? Yeah.
mustard based.
Isn't that yummy?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I like that a
You
lot
can
too.
basically put mustard on anything and I'll probably eat it.
Okay. Well, it's good on the
right.
on the tri-tip.
Now is this the one that goes
That's
with
the flat iron.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the chimichurri.
Okay, that's what I was gonna
Yes.
ask. I want to get into that chimichurri.
That chimichurri is outstanding.
Okay. Maybe take another.
Still got a mouthful. Hold
Palate
on.
cleanser.
Oh my god, that is so bright.
Well done, Curtis.
I want to make a home in that chimichurri sauce.
Well, girlfriend, I mean, you didn't even get to try the pies or the onion rings, but we're here for the meats.
Okay.
All right.
Which one is really, really resonating with you? Is it possible to pick?
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to Wrights because I'm about to be there in a week.
Benton!
There she coming home.
That was an incredible piece of meat
That
that
is.
Jordan brought in.
That's a Saturday only special at Wright's.
Okay, well,
Yep.
aren't we lucky here in Arkansas Style?
You bet.
Cheers.
Okay, well, congratulations, Jordan. Our barbecue takeover has officially come to a close with Wright's Barbecue as our barbecue battle winner. We will be right back after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Well, the smoke has cleared, the scores are in, and our inaugural Arkansas-style barbecue battle has officially come to a close. What a fun way to spend the afternoon. Sampling some of Central Arkansas's incredible barbecue, meeting the talented pitmasters behind it all, and watching Taylor take on the tough assignment of crowning just one winner. A big thank you to all of you today for sharing your food, your stories, and your passion for great barbecue. And of course, thank you to Charles for serving as our trusty smokehouse correspondent. If today left you craving barbecue, be sure to follow us on social media or visit our website for more from today's show and everything happening here on Arkansas Style. Until next time, keep the smoker hot, the sauce close by, and we will see you right back here on Arkansas Style. All right, well, you ready to blow him a kiss?
Always.
All right, with love. Mwah.
Thank you for watching Arkansas Style with Nicole Neiman. Furniture provided by Hank's Fine Furniture. Fresh flowers provided by Norwood Day Floral Company.